Hey, great Friday morning. I actually clicked on the wrong link this morning. I clicked on the wrong link. So I was actually streaming on something that I had posted a long, long time ago. And that is one of the reasons why I'm a little bit on the late side. Others, I had a client come in, had a conversation with them. And I pretty much a little bit on the saying. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Watching all the way from Mid Valley, Texas. Good to see you, Lucio. I appreciate y'all coming on, and I'm sorry I'm a little bit on the late side. Technical issues and uh, whatnot. Excuses. I wanted to come on today. Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to come on today for a couple of reasons. I wanted, I was debating whether to have a show or not. I want to address something that was brought to my attention. Is it true that Tim Ramirez and Marisa Leal were caught yesterday meeting with Dr. Rene Gutierrez, is planning on how to bring him back to BISD? Marisa wins her election. No, I do not think that. I don't know if they met with Dr. Gutierrez. I don't think that Dr. Gutierrez is wanting to come back to Brownsville, and I don't think that they have any plans on bringing him back. I don't see it feasible, especially since they got a contract with uh, the new superintendent. The name escapes me for some reason. She's too new, so I don't think that that's the case. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just a quick show. I do. The only thing I wanted to address today was I got some messages yesterday from a friend saying, "Well, I thought you didn't have friends at the Glass Palace," and I said, "Like, what do you mean? I don't. I don't have." And the implication was that I had like connections to the Glass Palace. I mean, I have friends everywhere in the city of Brownsville. Uh, yeah, it doesn't make sense for Dr. Gutierrez to come back. I mean, he's banking in McAllen. He's closer to his home. That is where his political little cycle strength is actually at. He has limited political power here locally. I just don't see why Dr. Gutierrez would want to come back. And I think he's very, very happy where he's at in McAllen. Again, not sure. I'm sure that that's what the deal is. $500,000 makes people do things. Could be. But again, he's making $500,000 in McAllen as is. Again, I don't see why he would want to come back. It doesn't make much sense to me. Again, his home is in Edinburgh, in that area. Aside from that, he again the individuals that he knows that are in power, political power, are there in that area. So I think for him, McAllen was just a great little fit. I think he is better off in McAllen as well. Again, that's my supposition. Now, did Marisa and Tim meet with him? Maybe. I mean, I think it would be a smart thing for them to meet with him, especially if they're planning to continue running for BISD this coming November. So again, Maybe that is the case. Do not know, cannot confirm, but I could ask if y'all want me to. I could surely send them a text message and say what's going on. I think Dr. Gutierrez is very glad that that door opened for him in in McAllen. Isam, does he still have his phone or do not disturb that as he isn't on the show? Sam actually had some work to do today, so that is why he decided to not show up this morning. Again, understandable. Um, I need someone to come and help me at the office today. So I'm going to see if anyone wants to come. I wanted to address the matter with again. They said, "Erasmo, do you have friends?" And I said, "Well, no." I said, "What are you referring to? That picture that you took?" And the picture that I took was with JJ De Leon. Good morning. Good morning. BISD and TSC. So I received, uh, and everyone's favorite Roman. What happened? Roman se la pasa dormido. I have no idea. So what happens is I got this message in regards to one of my biggest issues is that, and again, this goes back into this TSC BISD comment, guys. I cannot afford to focus solely on BISD just because later on I might run for BISD or because I love BISD. I love BISD. I don't have the luxury that Maggie has or that Susan has or that a lot of my other friends have in regards to focusing solely on BISD. And I just don't have that luxury because there's a bigger community out here. And ultimately, everything, guys, everything is connected. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Everything here is connected. And it is connected in such a way that when they're stealing from us at the Port of Brownsville, it affects the community as a whole. And I'll give you an example. They took $25 million from us, 28, 25, 20. I can't remember the exact amount, on that bridge to nowhere. That is money that could have been used to better the port and to have it produce more for our community as a whole than it does already. When they were trying to take away, steal Texas Southmost College and the 250 plus million that we have invested there in buildings, now probably a good $500 million in buildings and land and property. When they were trying to steal that from us, guys, you know, had to focus on that. But we're also fighting Sylvia Atkinson at BISD and Los Fresnos, and still fighting Charlie Atkinson over here at the city of Brownsville and Pat Omada, Carlos Quintanilla. We had to focus on everything. I don't have the luxury of saying this is the only thing that I'm going to focus on. I just don't. Roman is on the run with Diddy, probably. Everything is much connected, just as a superintendent can jump from one part of the life to another. A man's garbage, another man's treasure. They say it is very, very true what Luis says. Everything is connected, guys. You have to make sure that you cover on anything. And why I am supporting JJ De Leon against uh, Edward Camarillo is very, very simple. Edward Camarillo is a tool, a puppet of De La Garza. She handpicked him and that other chick, that doctor or whatever she is, to run against the individuals that were in opposition of her reign at TSC. Adela Garza, guys, is the godmother, the grandmother of that everyone out there that is in the political realm. And it's unfortunate, but I mentioned to the individual, look, if the matter is if the matter is I depend on BISD, so I'm going to focus on BISD. That's because it affects you solely, or your family, or your familia, your relatives. I don't have that luxury. I have to look out for BISD. I have to look out for TSC. I have to look out for the city of Brownsville. I have to look out for all of it as a whole. And a lot of individuals could say, like, "Well, Erasmo, focus solely on your Cameron County appraisal district race." I can't do that. It would be a disservice to my community, and I'm not going to cause a disservice to my community. I refuse. I refuse. So we have to stop at the La Garza at TSC. So I want anyone and everyone out there that can. That could be a matter. Also, it could be Rene Gutierrez is interested in keeping a little bit of power here in Brownsville in regards to keeping his people safe. Could be an also thing. Take into consideration, a lot of these folks have deal with outside vendors and contractors. If there's a something coming up in regards to a new building, they've made mention that they want to do a new school for individuals down south most. And you're talking about contracts. You're talking about buildings, about land acquisition. You're talking about a little bit of everything. I mean, the people that put the glass windows on there, contract supreme. So again, there's a lot of money to be played uh, in these games. So yeah, I can see where that happens. Well, Brownsville needs that's what, and I need the city of Brownsville, guys. I've got clients waiting. I need an assistant to come and help me. My assistant did not show up this morning, and I just need someone to come and work. So thank y'all for your time. Appreciate you. I got to get to work, and I hope to have anyone co-host with me. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.